throw it away. Every moment's one more chance to stand up or get in the way. So when I go, I want the world to know I won't beg, break, I'm going away. Every moment's one more chance to stand up or get in the way. So when I go, I want the world to know I was alive. I was alive. I want the world to know I was alive. I was alive. I want the world to know.
Hello YouTube and welcome to Boston for chase race number 4 of the NRSL Reebok Truck Series season number 4, and joining me at his home track this time is Stephen Pollard as always.
I'm so glad to be. It's my favorite track. Hopefully it comes back to Cup next year.
Tom Shelley will start on pole alongside Sam Young. Jessica Shelton will start alongside RJ Reynolds in row 2 with Preston Plord and Alexander Rowe in row 3. Max Anderson and Kev Shear will make up row number 4, and the driver who is on fire to start the chase so far, Jonathan Zorline, will start alongside Tim Randolph in row number 5. Zorline trying to make it 3 in a row here in this one as he comes in as the points leader. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand it over to Steven.
So pretty much what everybody in the field wants to see is Jonathan Zorline wreck. I hate to say it. RJ Reynolds 138 points back. Nobody can really leave her as the points leader to take a miracle. So we'll see if they can get a good run and see what happens pretty much. Boston, a lot of side-by-side racing. Usually one caution, so we'll see who times themselves perfectly here. Pretty much going to be a great race. Love to be here. We're going to have some hot dogs and watch the Red Sox later. Red Sox, yes. As we come to the final row, it's actually William Brock. It didn't even set a lap time. John Irving.
Yeah, so Irvin not off to a good start in the chase as the way that this one goes. RJ Reynolds is the only other driver who can leave here as the points leader. He's the only one who can overtake Jonathan Zorline, I should say. Sam Young, Seth Cole, Dylan Young make up the top 5 in points. Preston Plord, Joshua Hyatt, Kev Shear, Amanda Shelley, and Sky Commons
Start your engines!
are the top 10. And Zach Flickinger and John Irvin both come in this one 2 full races behind Zorline. Onboards that we will carry today, we will have 8 of them. AM PM onboard will be Jonathan Zorline. We don't have time to actually do the go on board of them like I would like to. Unfortunately, it's a short lap. RJ Reynolds will be carrying our Toyota onboard. Sam Young, our Chevy onboard. Seth Cole, the Steakum onboard camera. Dylan Young, the Ford onboard. Joshua Hyatt, the Good Sam onboard. As Pace Truck is off, Sky Commons is carrying the Dodge onboard camera as we are green. And finally, John Irvin is carrying the Menards onboard camera for us today. Good start there for Tom Shelley. Another good one also for Jessica Shelton in 3rd, and she's going to go for the race lead here off the back on the back straightaway.
After a good run at Lime Rock, she's coming up here trying to battle for the lead.
And she might be able to lead lap number 1 at the stripe. No, she won't. Actually, it'll be Tom Shelley.
A good lap by a good battling here. That's what I like about this track. Oh, Tom Show way up the hill.
Yep, they're going to be 3 wide. Preston in the middle. Kev's going to try and pinch him.
And that's somehow going to work.
Yeah, it did somehow, as there's Jonathan Zorline already up into the top 5 from his 9th place starting spot.
And here we go down.
Kev right now going for 2nd. He should be able to complete the pass. Sam Young up the track.
So would this make it? Was there everybody's ever won 3 in a row before?
Not to my knowledge. Put it that way.
Here we go off the corner.
Or at least not to my remembrance. Put it that way. As already looks like Binky kind of to her normal running spot, as Zorline going for 2nd right now on Kev Shear.
Oh
and
my
that's
God.
to be the top running chaser in this one. Dylan Young saying, not if I can do anything about it.
Yep. coming down the inside.
As Shelton loving what she's seeing in her rearview mirror right now. She's saying, go ahead and keep on battling, boys. I'll just stay up here. Dylan Young going to go to second. He doesn't want to see Zorline take the race lead, or at least trying to. Not able to make the move. And look in the back. Yep. Binky Luger back to her normal running spot. So
Where she belongs.
Kev Shear right now running that outside line. Not where you want to be at this track. Tom Shelley is stuck up there as well. And it looks like Zorline has caught the 84. Battle for the race lead here once again.
Oh my god, this is not what the field wanted to see.
As Zorline's peaking, makes the move down into turn number 1.
5 bonus. Whoa, just way up the hill.
I mean, it's not 5 bonus points yet. Dylan Young's going to have a say about this in the way, at least. Looking
like
down to turn 3. Can he get there? No. And off turn number 4, Jonathan Zorline will lead a lap. 5 bonus points to the 98 truck.
That is the worst thing Charles could have said in this broadcast.
As basically, imagine it as a 143 point lead now to RJ Reynolds.
Oh my god. It might be 3:30 in the morning, but I'm seeing dominant performance right now.
And now Dylan Young should be able to make a move down here on this front straightaway as Shelton 3 wide with Steve Pollard and Kev Shear.
Wait, oh no.
Oh boy, that was close. Sabrina Rogers gonna pinch there as Shelton in the middle with Seth Cole now on her inside.
Getting pretty close right there. Whoa, Kev up the track.
And RJ Reynolds there as well. Caution is out. Oh, big wreck.
Well, Binky's dead.
Max Anderson,
Max
Sky
Anderson's definitely
Commons
dead.
is on his roof. One of the chasers.
Yep. Whoa, Zorline led the lap.
Zorline led, but Dylan Young is currently out in front of him. Are they going to pit this way? Zorline not in a rush to get back to the top spot. I'm not sure how officials are going to like this one, as the 59 and the 19 are both going to come to pit lane ahead of our race leader.
They're going to get a black flag for passing under the yellow.
I would imagine so, but who knows? As Dylan Young might end up leading a lap out of all this.
5 bonus points to Dylan Young.
Chris Wilson's on pit lane in the 5.
Did it maintain peace for Zorline?
I don't know. As Fitzwater will come to his pit stall. And right side's going on the 19 truck. So at least 2 tire change there. Kev would like the biggest pit stall out of everyone. 2 tires for the 98, 2 tires for Fitzwater.
And Fitz is gonna...
And I think Zorline still wins the race off pit lane despite all of that.
And expect the 59-19 to pit again.
And with that, let's take a look back at what happened to bring out the yellow for the first time today, as Chris Wilson is now without a nose. And we're back coming off turn number 2. Stephen Paul III turns one of the chasers, Joshua Hyatt, down into the 77.
Somehow Hyatt saves it.
It looks like it, yeah. But unfortunately, Sky Commons, with the aggressive line that he had, not going to make that corner. Joshua Osborne gets involved. Zach Flickinger gets a piece of it.
Paul still gets involved in the wreck.
There's Max Anderson. A lot of drivers fleeing there.
Oh,
Smet
no.
Ozcon. There's Chris Wilson getting his damage. And there's Sky Commons on his roof.
Oh my god, Max. Oh, Binky is going to plow.
Binky,
Anderson.
not really anywhere she could have gone, if being honest.
Yeah, it's just
I
bad.
mean, she committed to the inside, and unfortunately for her, this track was self-cleaning.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, nice view.
Terrible hit there, as we're going to have a onboard here with Joshua Hyatt. We unfortunately cannot take the onboard with the 77 in this one. Here we go, onboard the 11.
Oh, it looks like we're going to go to Good Sam, Joshua. Hello.
Let's get you back to the restart. And we are back. Jonathan Zorline is your race leader. Retirees Binky, Livier, Max Anderson, Cement Oscon. The top 10 is Zorline, Zachary Fitzwater, Preston Plord, Steve Pollard, Sam Young, Tom Shelley, Sabrina Rogers, Jessica Shelton, Dylan Young, and Seth Cole. As we are back to racing here, Chris Wilson is a lap down and off the pace.
Expect the 59 to pit this lap.
I would expect so, yeah. As RJ Reynolds, that was not smart.
No, it was not.
And so RJ gets stuck behind the 5, loses him some time. As no penalties so far to the 59 or the 19.
Surprise. Whoa.
Chris Livier, what are you doing down there?
That was a new line.
Somehow made that work.
And
As Zachary Fitzwater right now is the lead contender to Jonathan Zorline, not leading the most laps in this one.
he's seeing if anybody gets up high. They're pretty much out of the race. This is about the last. Zorline does not want to get thrown up high. Sabrina Rogers, another good run.
Yeah, she has been on fire since that Texas win, basically.
Pretty much. Not Dylan Young behind her. Preston Ford way up the hill.
Yep, not what he wanted to do there, as neither for Sam Young. Although, then again, this top 10 has broken away thanks to the lap car of Chris Wilson. Fitzwater was peaking, but not able to make a run yet. Tom Shelley to third on Steve Pollard. Contact!
Whoa.
Oh, Sabrina!
Ow.
Oh,
Oh
no!
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Preston's in it! Seth Cole gets a piece.
Here comes
Sliding
the back.
down, here comes the... Oh, no!
Hard Pollard. Oh god.
Big
Oh,
one.
everybody's dead. Oh god.
Oh,
Sky
Kev's
Cobb
in
is
it.
dead again. Oh my god.
Big red James Shelley on his roof.
Oh, that's the
big
whole
one
field.
has struck here. Jonathan Zorline still leading.
Oh, that was huge.
Johnny Gardner was in it. Oh no.
And the heartbreak for Johnny
Miller
Gardner.
Light Dodge was in it. Tim Randolph, Kev Shear, Stephen Paul the third at his home track.
Yeah, Card Pollard at home track too involved.
Pollard
Steve-
was in it. Steve Pollard got a piece of it. Sky Commons. There's Delana Bohemian, Alex Perkle, Sabrina Rogers in
Jesus.
it. Jack James,
Everybody. Steve Paul and Seth Cole started the wreck, and they're still in the top 10.
Chris Louvier as well. With that, no one pits. Let's take a look at what happened to bring out the yellow. And we're back. Steve Pollard was running that outside line. Dylan Young looks to maybe get a little bit tight, but either way, he drives right up into the 57, collects the 1. Sabrina Rogers, nothing she could have done. She's just trying to save at this point. Gets hit again by the 57. More
Dylan Young
contact to the
damage.
19.
And then Jessica, wow, new pair of
Great
pants
job
right there.
there for Shelton. Nowhere for Preston Plord to go. Seth Cole's going to get a piece of this as well. And then they almost looked like they were wrecking back here. Tim Randolph gets into someone. John Irvin ends up hitting him. Sends him right up into Preston.
Oh my god. Oh, John Irving needs a new pair of pants.
As there's Sky Commons. We're going to take a look at this part first.
Oh,
Kev Shear.
The 32.
Abrahamian runs into the 13. There's Stephen Paul III getting into it.
83 of wow stops.
87 does a good job at stopping. Card Pollard, nowhere
Died.
for him to go. As he's going to get collected in this one. He's going to hit the 1. James Shelley befoed Sacco, the 2 Ream Chevrolets there.
John Irvin does not get a well, never mind.
Well, I mean, I think he gets hit in this, all honesty. Johnny Gardner was mentioned. And gonna have a few onboards to take of this one, I think. Well, back here, was there more? I think Shelley just gets stopped. Yeah.
Well, the 40.
Well,
the
she
40
gets the
plows.
20. Well,
The
he
40
actually gets turned. That's Joshua Hyatt that was behind him.
What did-
And
back of
I'm
Joshua?
not quite sure what Hyatt was thinking there.
It wouldn't be a wreck without Joshua Hyde. Be like, let me be part of it.
As not quite sure what was going on there with the brakes in the 11 or something. I don't know. But with that, let's take some onboards here. This one is we definitely have some onboards to be able to take. Going to start with the 24 of Preston Plural. And he was committed to high. He was committed to that.
Yeah. And then commence the plows.
Onboard Seth Cole. Slight damage there, maybe.
Yep.
Onboard John Irvin. Onboard Sky Commons.
They fixed it.
Oh my god.
Hi, Jack.
Almost ended up on his roof again. And finally, onboard Kev Shear. Or no, Kev doesn't have one. So we'll do Hyatt.
Well, that was a dumbass move.
Now let's get back to the restart. And we're back. Mini retirees after that last instance. Sky Commons, Delano Bohemian, James Shelley, Preston Plord, Kev Shear, Tim Randolph, Card Pollard, Jack James, Bafode Sacco, Sabrina Rogers, Johnny Gardner, and Chris Louvier. We're down to 27 trucks still running. Jonathan Zorline is your race leader over Zachary Fitzwater, Tom Shelley, Dylan Young, Jessica Shelton, Sam Young, RJ Reynolds, Alger Baranowskis, Alexander Rowe, and Seth Cole are now the top 10 as Perkle and Chris Wilson are a lap down. Let's see how far off the pace they are. We saw a little bit of how far off the pace the 5 was the last time.
Yep.
As the green flag is back out here on lap number 22.
We'll see how long Zorline can hold off the front of the field this time.
I think Perkle is quicker than the 5.
Just getting held up.
As Seth Cole's going to make the move inside of Alexander Rowe, trying to hopefully get past the lap traffic. Perkle might actually be somewhat up to speed, all honesty.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was close. I say that. He's definitely quicker than the 5. Doesn't look to have that much damage. Might have just gotten trapped a lap down.
Yeah, very pit stops. It's up here.
Meanwhile, Tom Shelley's to second. Dylan Young's looking for third. Fitzwater is going to be 3 wide off turn number 4. Sam Young, don't pinch.
Pinch you pay.
Oh my, that was not smart, as Fitzwater's going to pay the price dearly. Here comes Dylan Young going for second. RJ Reynolds is going to pass Fitzwater.
That is what Zorline wants to see, a battle for second.
As right now it's a 7-truck breakaway here at the front because of the lap traffic. As they battle for second, here comes Sam Young in the 6. Jessica Shelton gonna say not so quick on that.
Well, she's coming back after falling back from leading early in the race.
And I'm pretty sure she's probably not gonna be too pleased with Sam Young pinching her off turn number 4.
Pinch you pay.
Yeah. As here comes Dylan Young looking for the top spot on Jonathan Zorline. We're still green so far. As top 3 are all chasers right now.
Let's try to hold
Looking
it.
to be top 4 possibly as RJ Reynolds looks for 4th. Sam Young's going to go to second as Zorline trying that outside line to no avail.
Well, nope.
Gonna need to fall back in line if he can. I think he would have been able to had he not dive bombed the corner. As now here comes RJ Reynolds looking for third. Tom Shelley's gonna follow through as well, I believe.
RJ's also gonna look for 5 wins this season.
Oh my! 0-1, could you be any slower?
Yeah, no.
As Zorline gets held up a little bit, now gets back underneath the 01 truck.
That is not what the field wants to see. Zorline getting to the bottom.
As now they clear. John Irvin is up to 9th through all of the chaos that has ensued today.
He didn't even take a lap.
And right now, Chris Wilson would be the next one.
If they don't catch Paul that fast, they call him, what, 3 laps?
Something like that. As there is the 01 now getting passed by the 20. This is the rest of the top 10 right there. John Irvin actually up to 8th now, I should say.
We're going so slow, it looks like we're taking a slow motion picture of my car.
I mean, he's only 10 miles an hour off the pace. There's Kyle Matthews who's going to get caught in behind him.
10 miles per hour is nothing. We could be 30 like Wayne Peterson.
And that's without damage.
It's true.
Meanwhile, up front, the 2 young siblings. Dylan leads Sam right now.
It's a pretty young battle, if you ask me. They drive for Young Motorsports.
As caution is out, another wreck in turn 3, and look who started it.
Yeah, good old Stephen Paul III, huh?
As Alex Perkle also involved, and Dylan Young apparently the only truck to have not taken the caution when that came out. So he will come to the line unopposed.
Yes. Don't count Zorline out of it yet either.
And let's take a look back at what happened between the 83 and the 01. I mean, when you're going 15 or so miles an hour off the pace, Elijah Gilbert saw a door open and it closed.
I just wanted to make NASCAR Nixon's video. Come on, man.
As Elijah Gilbert up the track hard into the wall for him. And who's going to be the one that slides down the track right into the path of 83? Oh, that's who.
That's what blew the motor.
As Gilbert would drive away, but now the damage done to his truck as you see the damage to the back end of that Napa Chevrolet. And let's go back to the restart. And we are back. The only retirees from that incident were Alex Perkle and Stephen Paul III. So we're down to just 1 lap truck now in this race as Dylan Young leads over brother Sam Young, RJ Reynolds, Tom Shelley, Jonathan Zorline, Zachary Fitzwater, Jessica Shelton, John Irvin, James Qualls, and Alger Baranowskis make up the top 10.
I wouldn't count out, what's his name, Zorline yet. He's still going to have a shot. He got to the bottom of the track, and the caution is going to help him.
15 laps to go when we go green here.
I'm counting down to go to bed.
As Chris Wilson's going to be off the pace again. Let's see how many people get around him this time.
If Zorline clear... Oh, what are you doing, Zorline?
Zorline will clear. Thought about it, but thinks better of it.
Yep, as I think the 98's going to have a chance. Everybody's going to...
It's going to be Cole Deaver. Oh,
nice job.
Jeez.
Nice job, Cole.
Well, I mean, someone's going to have to take the risk at some point. So top 10 yet again get by the 5 before we start getting people held up. Amanda Shelley almost into the back of the 3.
Amanda is trying to pull a lime rock for like last week.
As it looks like the field should be able to clear the 5 there. Although I say that, Faith Rollins now to the middle.
How did they make that work?
Elijah Gilbert dive bombing the 66 makes it work. Seth Cole, Trevor Germain, they'll get by as well, and so the leaders will clear. Sam Young is out in front, and there's Jonathan Zorline.
Going for 3. RJ, another guy, he wants to get up there trying to get another 5 wins.
RJ's trying to tie Zorline now for 5 wins this season. As Shelton up near the wall, the 84 truck, battle with Qualls.
Wasn't up against the wall, was in the wall.
Dylan Young dive bombs turn 1, not a smart move as here comes John Irvin, who started dead last in this race, did not even set a lap time in qualifying. Here he is now in the top 5.
Imagine if he wins.
And he was he's 357 points back of his teammate who is running in front of him.
I feel like I'm having Lime Rock flashback. Is he 2 laps down?
No, he is on the lead lap. Running in the 4th position is John Irvin. Meanwhile, Tom Shelley looking for the race lead. Nothing but pride on the line for that 97 team.
And 88 at this point.
John Irvin's peaking.
He's trying. Oh, if he
Last
was a
thing
good.
he wants to do is wreck his teammate, though.
If I was him, I would just wait. But no,
As
he's gonna wait.
Dylan Young's going to go for 5th on RJ Reynolds.
If I was that 88, I would stay behind the 98, just try to push their way up there.
That would probably be my best bet as well, as there are 9 laps to go now at Boston. But John Irvin thinking his best move was to go for 3rd.
I swear, if John Irvin wins, this is the first challenge at a non-restrictor plate.
As Zorline now having to fend off for 4th from Dylan Young. Best idea would be to just get behind that 19.
Yes, it would. That's what you're gonna do. Nope.
That's not what he's going to do, though. It looks like
Here comes Irvin,
he's
though.
going to dive bomb it. No, he's going to get in behind him. Meanwhile,
Smart.
here comes John Irvin.
Man, they must have blown it. I don't know what they did in qualifying, but that 88 car is strong.
As right up to the back bumper of the 97. Does he have anything for the 97 or the 6? So
Well,
here
where's the
comes
5?
Dylan Young
That's the real question.
going into
They're gonna get
3.
him. They're gonna get him for the end of the race.
As long as we don't have a caution, obviously.
Yep.
As
Here
Irvin's
comes-
making the move for 2nd.
Whoa, Tom
Not
Shelley.
able to make it stick yet, but he gets Shelly loose enough.
Tom, shut the door. Oh my God.
As now it's going to be the top 3 are chasers, it looks like. As Shelly up on the outside, nowhere for him to go now.
Tom shut the door harder than a bar, getting rejected at a bar.
Here comes Dylan Young, not able to get there on John Irvin.
Hits the brakes a little bit, and here
And
comes
Shelly
Irvin.
at the track. Here comes Jonathan Zorline looking for 4th. Dylan Young's peaking for 2nd with 5 laps to go.
Oh, I didn't expect Dylan Young to throw his nose in there like that.
Does he have anything for his brother who is leading the race?
Sam Young, like I mentioned, trying to go for all 3 championships right now.
Well, actually, that's the first time you've mentioned it in this recording.
And Dylan,
Tom
Whoa.
Shelly up in the wall
and that's a choke for Tom Shelley.
as he's going to go all the way back to the 10th position.
Can we get a
Alexander
count on the
Rowe's
5?
starting to close in on these guys now. And here comes Zorline looking on his teammate, possibly battle for 3rd, as the brothers will battle for the race lead.
Where's the 5? He's gonna be there. They're gonna catch him on the
3
last lap.
laps to go at Boston.
It's not over yet. Where does the 5 run in the last lap? They're gonna get him. Oh, here comes Dylan.
Here comes Dylan.
Dylan
And
hasn't won
Irvin's
yet.
going to have a run down the back straightaway.
Anybody's still in it with that 5 car, 5 truck.
It's all going to be about how they can get around the lap traffic. Who's got what here? Who's laying back maybe on these final couple laps? 2 to go here at Boston.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be who gets to the traffic worse, unless the 5 goes up the hill.
Here comes
19.
John Irvin.
Well, it's gonna be a 3-wide battle. They might just all take each other out, and Zorline wins.
Truck battle. Zorline trying to go for 3 in a row. He's not in it yet. He's
Oh
just a
man.
bystander right now as they'll see the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go for Sam Young.
And here he is, like I called it. Who
Irvin makes the move for 2nd.
Who goes where? 5's gonna be in the way. 88's
Here
gonna
comes
pass.
Irvin.
Yep, that's gonna be the
And
race
he's
winning
gonna
move.
throw the block. He's gonna use the 5 as a pick.
No, he's not. Oh, who goes up the track? Oh, okay, what's going on?
3 and 4. The first challenge is complete. John Irvin wins at Boston.
Oh my God, that was incredible. He was like, wow, I can't believe he pulled that off. Holy crap.
He wins
Wow.
the NESN 150.
The NESN 150.
NESN, thank you. John Irvin completes the last to first challenge by 0.2 of a second over Dylan Young. Top 4, all chasers. James Qualls just got his first top 5 of the season.
And that is good for Qualls. Vince Almarego, 9th. That's a good run for them.
RJ Reynolds, Alger Baranowskis, Alexander Rowe, Vince Almarego, Tom Shelley, the top 10. As Jessica Shelton's going to end up 12th on this after all that. 24 lead lap trucks there, and we'll show you the bottom of the results. As if you were down there, I'm surprised you would have made it to this point if you did. If you did, congrats. Well, I mean, if you're the ones that had to go down to seat 29 through 42nd, basically. Steven, your final thoughts, though?
That was a crazy race. A lot more than one caution. John Irvin, great last lap move. This is why this race needs to be in the Hooters in the Cup Series, but I digress. Dylan Young, good run. Sam, but Zolline, fourth place, going to gain a lot of points, so he might have a full race advantage. No, maybe not. Close to it because he led five. He might have led the most laps. So
Well, he might have led the most laps.
yeah,
Well,
but
no, it's going to be a full race. Because
yeah,
here's
but
the thing, he only loses 5 points. Well, actually, he no, yeah, he loses 5 points to Sam Young because Sam Young led a lap,
yeah,
which that just makes it 153. He
but
gains at least, yeah, he gains 15 points on RJ. That's gonna
well,
make
and
that. RJ and Sam are gonna be tied in points.
yeah, well, anyways, it was a really good race. We and Charles are gonna go find Dorothy after this, so we're gonna be in the Kansas. We're gonna go through the cornfields. So after we go to the baseball game, we're going to the cornfield. So see you guys then.
And with that, congrats to John Irvin on the last to first challenge completion there. As
Hell, he didn't even take a lap and he didn't even
didn't
take a
even
lap.
take a lap in qualifying. I mean, like I said, I'm just gonna put this there for proof. Did not set a lap.
Well, where's he in practice?
It's a good question. Eighth,
Hey, so he had a good truck, just screwed up in qualifying. It looks like.
but completes the last to first challenge there. It's not often. I think it's only been done twice on my channel.
On
Nick Nowman was the other one to do it, and he did it at Talladega.
well, this is a very rare to see on a non-SS.
So congrats to him on the win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.